Intel releasing those earnings, the stock moving higher now in extended trading, and Intel forecasting sales and profitability that topped analyst estimates. This is also an indication that maybe computer demand is returning to pre-recession levels. One analyst saying that these numbers are all the more impressive because just 2 months ago, Intel raised its outlook. So once again, they're saying the future looking a little bit brighter. You can see that stock moving higher by 4.6% in extended trading. Now, as for today's session, stocks declining from the one-year high. That was as financials sliding. That was after noted analyst Meredith Whitneys downgrading Goldman Sachs to a neutral from the buy, and she said she was far less bullish on banking shares since they are now what she calls fairly valued. Goldman releasing their earnings on Thursday, but we did see the financials really kind of taking a hit in today's session. Now, healthcare and insurance stocks also among some of the biggest drags in the S&P along with those financials, as the Senate Finance Committee approved an $829 billion plan to overhaul the healthcare system, and that clears the way for a full Senate debate over the overhaul. United Health Group is the largest health insurer by sales and declined on the uncertainty about the effects that the legislation will have on earnings. A few winners on the day, though. Material stocks gaining as gold rose to a record once again and the dollar declining. Also, Goldman Sachs saying that AK Steel is among 14 companies with the highest probability of receiving a takeover bid. And as for where stocks are headed, Bank of America's chief U.S. equity strategist David Bianco saying today that the S&P will extend the rally that we've seen as the third quarter earnings, they say, will beat analysts' estimates. He says led by financial and technology companies. He also anticipates improved profits through 2011. For the third quarter, he expects companies in the S&P to have earned $16 a share, beating the estimate of $14.86. And because of those improved earnings, he expects the market to move higher. Some of the things that we are expecting tomorrow in the session, of course, before the opening bell, we do have some earnings. J.P. Morgan releasing their earnings along with Abbott Labs, also Progressive Corp and Host Hotels. So something to look forward to for tomorrow.